largest part of self-love was something that I had to build on, because on a daily basis, our profession is so different from any other job, because you're not looking for a new job for, I would imagine, give or take between 2 and 5 years when you change jobs in any other place. Whereas for us, it's like every Friday, every day, you're shortlisted for a job, you go for an audition, you come back, and you know, there are times where for 9 months, 3/4 of the year, you're sitting at home without work, and then there are times when you're constantly working. If I had ever let those large gaps of work or that amount of rejection or that amount of acceptance define me both ways, I would have been a mess by now. So I just feel like it's so important to tell yourself, and I think the profession has taught me this, and that's what I want to tell my children also. And in school is probably the other place where, like, our profession on a daily basis, they get approved, they get rejected, they get compared to, people have an opinion about you. So it's so important to tell yourself it's not that you're not good enough, it's just that maybe they were looking for something different. Or maybe, and then it's also okay to accept that you need to work harder towards getting something. It doesn't take away from who you are. So I feel like one is that, I mean, never be bogged down by rejection, because rejection is not always because of a flaw. It's because even the outside world could be looking for something else. And secondly, and most importantly, is, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this word on stage, but comparison is the shortest way to hell. If you want to go to hell, start comparing. Do not do that to yourself. Enjoy them every day, even if they're, crushing chocolate with their hands and smearing it on the walls. There's a magic to that. And I promise you, from what I've heard, I believe you missing. So it's okay. All the mystery, get the whitewash done. Let them just, there's a happiness in them walking, all over you with paint and, it's okay. It's their flaws that make them perfect. So just embrace each and every bit of it.
Lovely. I think this is why I said in the morning that they don't have to take on equality between you and your husband, gender equality. As parents and as individuals, how do you ingrain it, or how do you showcase it to your friends?
We have a word of voice. Is your question in reference to our children, or is your question in reference to us as parents?
You as parents, how do you set examples for them to follow?
Simple things like, maybe for instance, taking from where you said, like, sometimes mama drives, married to school, and sometimes papa drives married to school, and sometimes, papa's doing diaper duty, and sometimes, mama. It's also, we're also a very, modern nuclear family that has probably defined or gone 2 steps ahead of equal parenting, or had that conversation with each other before our child was born. So I just think that it's, with all due respect, I feel like we're called parents because there shouldn't be any difference, and I feel like we also don't, and I would honor fathers here who I've seen doing work. If you let them do it, that's when they do it really well. And if you don't have enough faith, there are times that we also don't give so important. In that order, when Angad was taught how to play cricket, he was taught discipline first, sportsman spirit second, skill 3, competition 4, and cricket at number 5. And so for us, when we say we want one of our kids, it'll be great to see them not, whatever their dada used to do. It's just a conversation if you have in passing. It's never said that, oh, our son's going to play cricket. Not at all. Our daughter's going to play cricket and our son's going to play cricket, or they're going to do whatever they want. We don't put them in boxes, and therefore we don't put ourselves in boxes. That's the main. I mean, not just for me, for everyone. And I really think that we need to now move beyond the conversation of equal parenting. It should just be synonymous, just be parenting. I mean, it was. That's what we're trying to get out of as well.
Alright, so before we close the panel, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of us here.
I'm honest. I am. I wish you'd come to me first, because now this sounds like a stalemate. But I have to repeat one. I was hoping this comes to me first. Alright. I'm honest, I'm blessed, I'm home. 2.
Dr. Swati.
I'm happy. Oh, clean.
Okay, let's go there. Why don't we say one adjective that is your flaw?
Very, very, very flawed about that. What about this point of self-love, that even the flaw is perfect.
I'll just come here to ask a question, but not too close so that I don't forget my question.
While being an introvert, I looked up to movies to look at the way of life, to learn the way of life. So my question is, while watching movies, I learned that there is a hero. एक hero होता है और side characters होते हैं. हर कोई hero होता है. ये movies में मैंने नहीं देखा था at that point of time. अभी trend क्या change हो रहा है? So Neha ji, question to you: is Bollywood doing enough, or has been doing enough to create individuality?
Wow, okay. Firstly, congratulations, Abal, on everything that you achieved. It's fantastic. I really think that when it comes to Indian cinema, times have changed, the narrative has changed, and what's always defined the stories we tell is society. And I think society always leads from the front, and we only take our experiences from all of you, because the audience wants to see what on screen what they see around them. And I really think that, Indian cinema has changed in such a big way. And I'm so glad that it's steering away from, of course, that also provides entertainment, hero, and then everybody else is padding their love story. That's okay. We're allowed to live that dream. Nobody should take that away from us. But having said that, now when you see so many different shows on different platforms, you know that everyone's there for a reason, like in life, and everybody's excelling or is flawed, but they're trying to do their best. It depends on which narrative. So yes, over time, and I don't know how long you've been watching movies for, but I've been a part of the movies for almost 18 years now, and I've seen how the narrative on paper, in scripts, on celluloid, in OTT, everywhere has changed. And you're like, the look of your protagonist, your antagonist, everybody else is, we are us, and that's what cinema has become now. So I really think it's changed for better.
I think we have time only for one more question from the audience.
I have a question from Ms. Neha Dhupia. Yes. Hi.
Hi, sorry, lines.
My question to you is, have you ever had any experience where Meher and Good, I'm so sorry.
No worries, I get that a lot. I love his name, but people don't get used to it.
They showed you some signs of self-doubt. So how do you deal with that?
I mean, if I have 2 minutes to tell you a really interesting story, I'm happy to do that. My son is 17 months old, so I have very few stories about him and self-doubt. When you put on like Diljit Dosanjh, he dances to it, and then if you put on Skin, he dances to that also. And that's it. Like, he has his own then she realized that she has those big dresses, she doesn't need to wear uniform, and she just started dressing in character every day. So then from Meher, she changed her name to Meronisa, Elsa, Sophia, Ariel, Dhupia, Baby. So her real name is Meher Dhupia, Baby, but she became this person. And one day she would dress like a unicorn, and the next day like a mermaid, and she would do it all herself. And you know, some days extremely inspiring, and some days extremely for a different word, creative. But and then at the end of the day, her school would finish at 3 o'clock, and she would go on this thing called a red climber, where she had to climb the top of a rope, and she would love going and sitting right on top. Now the problem was that she would wear these really large dresses. I let this go on. The first day I may have fought it a little bit. I was like, no man, everybody goes in tights and t-shirts to school and you need to go like that. But then she was just like, I don't want to be like everybody. I mean, today I'd like to use that. I want to be one of a kind. I want to go in my big dresses. So I looked at her and I was like, I marvel this person who's okay to stand out in a crowd at 3.5. Every day, I think it went on from, let's say, first week of October till a little before Christmas. Every day she would dress in character, go to school, come back, till finally one day, a big dress and she got stuck on top of that red climber. And that's when she realized that she's just going to go back to wearing those tights and t-shirts because she wants to be comfortable. But nobody took the wind beneath her wings, where nobody clipped her wings and said, hey, you cannot dress in character. Everybody in our house is like, yes, you are one of a kind. Yes, you're going to be what you want to be. If one day you wake up and think you're a unicorn, you're going to be that unicorn. And the next day you think you're a mermaid, you're going to swim deep into those oceans. You're on your own and we're watching you by the side. And that girl taught me a life lesson. So many times before going out on the red carpet, I was like, what will this person think? ये क्या बोलेगा? वो क्या लिखेगा मेरे बारे में? And that's when I realized, if I can learn from this girl who's 3.5, who's my own, who's my daughter, who teaches me and doesn't care, because that's what makes her happy, and that's what makes her an individual, why can't I do it? And that was my biggest life lesson from my own daughter. I mean, it makes me very emotional right now, but she, instead of me trying to change her, she changed me and made me more confident.
So much higher.
And that's what life is.
We learn so much from our kids. Like
So
once
much.
I have my then 5-year-old slept out for dinner with us with 2 different shoes because she couldn't decide. She said, Mama, I like both of them, so I like one of each. And she went out and she confidently wore it throughout the evening. And that gives us, so much confidence to grow ourselves.
If you look at a child, especially a baby, infant, or a toddler, they are full of self-love. So they fully embrace themselves. They love their body, they fondle with their bodies. They are okay, with all the emotions. They just process them, they just enjoy the emotions also. So when a baby is happy, we all know it. And when a baby is angry, we all know it, right? So that's only when they start growing up and we
आई थिंक जब भी कोई ऐसी एसोसिएशन हो जब आप एक्टर से ज़्यादा एक माँ होने के दर्जे में या एक पेरेंट होने के दर्जे में आके बात करते हैं, सो आई फील लाइक यू आर शेयरिंग अ लॉट ऑफ योर लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस। और मैं इस बात पर बहुत अहमियत देना चाहूँगी दैट आई कैन ओनली शेयर द एक्सपीरियंसेस व्हाट आई हैव विद माई ओन चिल्ड्रन। और कहीं ना कहीं अगर ये बात जो हमने आज की है सेल्फ लव की, गुड, Good, I'll start. I'll take it on from जहाँ आपने बात की है। Yeah, और जैसे आप देख रहे हैं कि आज हमने जो बात की है सेल्फ लव की, और ये जो निकलोडियन का जो इनिशिएटिव है विच इज़ वन ऑफ अ काइंड, बहुत ज़रूरी होता है अपने बच्चों को शुरुआत से बताना दैट दे ऑल आर वन ऑफ अ काइंड। उनकी हर एक बच्चे की एक अलग पर्सनालिटी होती है। इट्स ओके टू लेट देम लिव आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स। और आजकल जो बात करते हैं और देखते हैं हम बहुत ज़्यादा जो बच्चों पे प्रेशर डाला जाता है टू टेक अवे फ्रॉम दैम। आई थिंक निकलोडियन का ये जो आज एफर्ट है टू हैव these conversations out in public, start through schools, send it out via the press and the media. It's a very important conversation that needs to be had.
यहाँ पे आपने ढेर सारी कन्वर्सेशन भी आपने किया ढेर सारी बातें। तो कैसा रहा ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस यहाँ पर स्कूल में आकर और कैसे?
आई थिंक मैं स्कूल काफ़ी जाती हूँ, तो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस जब मैं स्कूल में जाती हूँ मुझे ऐसे लगता है या मैं पिकअप या ड्रॉप के लिए जा रही हूँ, बट स्कूल से तो बहुत आना जाना है। बट टुडे आई हैव कम टू ऑकिड्स इंटरनेशनल। ये अलग किस्म का स्कूल है। द काइंड ऑफ स्कूल दैट माय डॉटर गोज टू इज़ कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट। और जैसे मैंने कहा, मायने क्या रखता है कि बच्चे स्कूल जाए, किस तरह के स्कूल जाए, वो अपने उनके पेरेंट्स पे डिपेंड करता है। एंड येस, बहुत सारे एक्सपर्ट्स थे, बहुत सारी कॉन्वर्सेशंस थी, एंड आई एम होपिंग कि आज जो है ऑडियंस ने सुना है और ये अपनी लाइफ में इनकॉर्पोरेट करेंगे। हम जितनी भी सेल्फ लव की बातें कर लें, जब तक आप अपनी लाइफ में अपनी निजी ज़िंदगी में इनको इनकॉर्पोरेट नहीं करेंगे तो किसी चीज़ का फ़ायदा नहीं होता है।
एक सेकंड, बच्चों को क्या मैसेज रहेगा मैम आपकी तरफ से जो प्रेशराइज करते हैं बच्चों को कंप्लीट करने के लिए?
आई थिंक जैसे मैम ने भी आज, डॉक्टर ने भी कहा दैट मोर देन हेलीकॉप्टर पेरेंटिंग, लेट्स डू सबमरीन पेरेंटिंग, लेट्स वॉच केयरफुली व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, बट एट द सेम टाइम डोंट पुट देम अंडर प्रेशर। कितना कुछ सुनने को आता है पोस्ट कोविड, देयर बीन सो मेनी मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज अबाउट चिल्ड्रन ऑल्सो। और हर एक बच्चे को हमको कंपैरिजन से दूर रखना, प्रेशर से दूर रखना, उनकी एबिलिटी क्वेश्चन करना, इन सब चीज़ों से, या फिर एक बॉक्स के अंदर डाल के कहना कि नहीं तुमको ऐसा ही बनना है बिकॉज दे हैव टू लिव योर ड्रीम, इन सब चीज़ों से दूर रखना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है। बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू वांट अ हेल्दी चाइल्ड, एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग फॉर अ हेल्दी चाइल्ड इज़ अ हेल्दी माइंड। एंड पेरेंट्स होने के ज़रिए या पेरेंट्स होने के नाते ये अपने आप को रोज़ बताना बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज इट्स वॉट यू टीच योर चाइल्ड इज़ वॉट योर चाइल्ड इज़ गोइंग टू पिक अप एंड बिकम दैट। सो इट्स द reins are entirely in your hand, and I mean I definitely think that children should not be put under any pressure whatsoever. Thank you very much.